Hello everyone and welcome to Uncle Matt's Workbench. This weekend was the big flea market weekend, the once a month flea market in Belleville, Illinois. And I went there today looking for Star Wars figures, and as usual, it was a hot spot for me. And I got quite a nice little haul here, and I'm going to show it to you right now. So the first one here I want to show you is I got Owen Lars. So in my previous video I showed you my sand crawler from Disney World, and I'm gonna do at some point a selling of the droids set scene. I don't have all the figures for it yet, but there's one absolutely necessary figure right there, being Owen Lars. And this is basic backdrop I'm using for Tatooine. It's just with brown paper. Same backdrop I was using for the previous video, the sandcrawler. And another figure I got today was another Jawa for my Jawa scene. I've got quite the collection of Jawas. Now I think this is my 6th one that is unique to all of the others. So all my Jawas won't be the exact same Jawa. I think that would be kind of silly. And here I got, I'm not sure which version of R2. I'm guessing that's Power of the Force or maybe Power of the Jedi. It's kind of an odd looking R2 to me. I mean, it looks like he's got a restraining bolt on top of his head, which I'm not sure what movie scene he had that going on, if any, ever. But still, it's a nice little R2. And let's see, I grabbed this Count Dooku. He is going to be used in a future project. I'm not going to be using his head. I'm just going to be using the rest of him for a custom figure. And I'll just keep that a secret for now, what figure that's going to be used for. But his top that he's wearing is close enough for the figure I'm making. And it's just so that I have a highly articulated version of that figure. Okay. And when I picked up that Dooku, the guy, it was from a $3 bin, and he said, buy one, get one. And he didn't have really any other figures that I needed. So I just dug through the bin and I grabbed this guy here. He's from The Force Awakens, and I don't collect from that era of Star Wars at this point in time. But I figured he's weird enough, alien enough to where he'd fit right into my Cantina scene, or maybe even the Jabba's Palace scene when I get around to doing that. So I just grabbed him as my free figure, right along with Dooku. Let's see. And I don't know what this R2 unit is here. If you do, let me know in the comments. But I like Astromechs, and I don't have a, well, I'm starting to build a collection of them now. But he's a nice little addition. He's got kind of a gold and copper look going. And let's see, I got a Rebel soldier. His helmet is kind of chewed on, but I think a little bit of filing, sanding, and paint, I can make that look nice. Or I can rough it up some more and make it look battle damaged. Oh, this guy's got very weird peg holes. I'm not going to be able to put him on a stand. He's just going to have to sit down. That's what he's going to have to do. Okay, let's see. As far as figures go, I've got 3 more in here. And these all came from the same vendor selling figures, loose figures for $2 each. And I was surprised with how many of these he had. I could have bought them all that he had, but I only needed 3 to complete my band. I got 3 Cantina band members. And so now I've got enough for a full band in my Cantina diorama, plus an extra one to make a custom Cantina patron. There's a Bith in the Cantina who's not a band member. And there's no figure of him, so if you want him in your diorama, you have to have an extra band member to sacrifice to make a custom. And so now I have that. None of these have their tunics, but that's okay. Doesn't matter a whole lot to me. If I really wanted to, I could make cloth tunics for the whole band and have them all looking good together. I'm just going to move these guys back to make room for the next couple of items. So the next thing I have is I have a speeder, but I have no idea whose speeder this is. I'm guessing it's from the Clone Wars line, and I have watched all of the Clone Wars, but I've only watched it through one time because it's so long, so many episodes, and the toy line has so many figures. I just can't remember what that speeder's from, but I thought it was a really cool speeder, and I thought I could use it in a diorama at some point in time somewhere. It's yeah, again, if you know what this one is, let me know in the comments. It's really cool looking. And the next item I got is a vintage Kenner speeder bike. So it's intact. It's got all of the main parts. It's missing the 2 flaps, but you know, most of them are. And it's missing the cannon, and that's also a tiny, easy to lose piece. But it's complete enough that I can throw a figure on it and I can put it in a setup. And then the last item is this Tauntaun. I can use him in my Hoth setup. And I have a vintage collection Luke that should be able to fit on him, because I do believe his articulation has ball jointed hips. So he should be able to fit on there. I don't have reins for him, but reins are easy enough to make. I can just make some reins to put on him. And that's that. That is one day at the Belleville flea market. Pretty nice little haul, and I didn't pay much for any of this. All of this stuff was very cheap. I think I probably spent a total of maybe $25 to $30 today for all of this. So I hope you've enjoyed this little haul. If you did, click the like button. If you know what some of these figures are that I didn't know, let me know in the comments. If you're new here, please subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching.